Hey you guys, we are back to do another review on the ENCORE. So let's get into it. They had a lot of different dramas that I want to talk about. Let's do it.
Yep.
LiQWYD.
Hey, what's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video. KOURTNEY. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
and this is KOURTNEY. This channel is all about relationship reviews, and tonight we are reviewing the ENCORE. The ENCORE.
Yep. So if you hadn't subscribed to this amazing channel, go ahead and subscribe. You're going to like it over here. And if you're watching us, that's on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. So sorry, we had a long day today, y'all. We had a long day today. So we just had some fluky that happened. So
it has happened today. A lot has happened today. So we're going to push through this.
Yeah, so my husband just kind of looking in space because, you know.
What? This,
Yeah.
He's like, y'all just don't understand.
Yep. Y'all understand, but we just ain't telling y'all. But, you know, I'm quite sure you do understand. You had that day where it seemed like a lot of stuff just happened in the course of a day. Yeah.
Just being tested. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so it starts out, it's called Time to Be Queen. So it starts out with last episode where they was talking about Keely being divisive toward Aubrey, and Aubrey just making a big deal about that or whatever. And she was like, I really don't like that word. And then Shamari was like, you know, one thing about girls groups is sometimes they just have drama. You know, they seem like they can't get along and they just have a lot of stuff surrounding it. So let's move on to what that thing, the little cartoon thing, the Avatar. What's the little thing called?
I forget her name.
Yeah, I'm quite sure in the comments y'all tell us what the name is.
Yeah, I forget her name. But yeah, she used to be on BET back in the day.
Yeah. So she was telling them that they have a new assignment, and the assignment is basically for them to vote on a queen that's going to be in the house. So one person going to be a queen. I think she can get eliminated or something like that. I don't know. But
Were they eliminated people?
Nah, but she said something like the queen. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. But so so they all had to go into the little box and, you know, pick.
Yeah, they had to
take
vote.
The little tokens.
Yeah, they had to go in there and vote with the tokens, put in the box to vote for the queen.
Yeah. And it got down to almost to a tie with Aubrey and Pam. Y'all noticed I don't think, did anybody vote for Keely? Keely?
Yeah, I think one person voted for Keely.
So I think that's when they said, did you vote for yourself?
Yeah.
And she could have. And it ended up that they chose Pam. Which, in my opinion, I think that was a good choice because she seems to be the one that's maybe level-headed.
Yeah, she brings a lot of experience. She's level-headed, and she's like, you know, she's like that moral compass you need. The moral compass you need with that group of women, you know, because some of these women, they just all over the place.
So Pam kind of goes into a little bit in depth as far as, which she did on the first episode as well, but, you know, just talking about her past and the things that she's been through. And
well, how far God just kind of brought her out of her old lifestyle into a new lifestyle, you know, following Jesus and following God, you know. So she's a firm believer in that, and which, hey, can't fault her for it. Yeah,
and she was saying, you know, the things that she went through, sometimes you go through so much stuff you don't want nobody to see. So now let's move on to them in the studio. Now they're in the studio with the producers and what else he is?
Music writer and producer.
And they, of course, got to put everybody on the spot to see who gonna sing, blah, blah, blah. So Nivea, I think that's how to pronounce it. Nivea goes first.
Yeah, Nivea, she's so silly.
She is funny. Yeah. She really and truly can do a reality show.
Yeah, about herself. Yeah, she's real funny.
Yeah, she brings a little lightness to.
And she really does. With her facial expressions and her just being, you know, just being,
her sense of humor.
Her sense of humor, her personality.
Because it seemed like that first episode, remember when the girls was arguing and she was like, honey, let me go ahead and see what they got to eat.
Yeah, see. And, you know, you need a person like that in the group.
Yeah.
Because she's she's level-headed, but she's funny, and she brings a lot of fun to the group, in my opinion.
Yeah. So she went first, and of course, I think that she did great.
Yeah.
So it seemed like everybody did pretty good, but you get down to Irish and Misha.
Yeah. Similar two girls.
Which, I think one of them twins said, they was not they was the background singers because they was not the lead.
Yeah, I had to apologize to somebody. Man, okay, that's what they call singing nowadays.
In the studio.
Yeah.
So, they said that they had, I think it was Irish that said, she hadn't been in the studio in like 7 years. So, of course, she's a little rusty. Felicia told her, listen, let me help you out, girl. You got to push through your diaphragm and say your words and stop saying, yeah. What was the song?
I forgot.
We were singing that song, man.
Yeah, it was a good thing. It did pop out of her head. No, when she was singing through her nose, and she was trying to sing from your diaphragm and your gut.
And she was saying, and pronounce the words.
Right.
Pronounce the words. And saying, so it was almost like she had to teach her to sing all
over
again.
And she came in, and trying to be helpful, but
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, but she's been shady at the same time. It was a little mix of shady and trying to be condescending and all that. While I was trying to help her. But
so Miss Keely get in there and start singing.
What you want from a man?
Every man wants some more money. Even though she didn't sing that, but y'all know. Every man wants some more money.
They tried to sing that low baritone voice.
And then she was like, I think one of the twins was like, oh, you going low?
You going low, yeah.
So, this part right here was a little probably awkward for a lot of the ladies. So,
oh yeah.
What's her name? Aubrey had her arm on Pam's leg.
Yeah, Pam was sitting on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Aubrey was sitting on the floor, just like kind of leaning on Pam's leg, And Aubrey probably didn't mean anything about it, but Pam just wanted to let it be known that she don't swing that way. So.
Yeah. And she said because, excuse me, everything is optics.
It is.
And she has been accused of being a lesbian. And she said that she used to, do that in her past. Mm-hmm. But I remember, if I'm not mistaken, I heard on the interview some years ago, and she said she didn't. She was accused of that, but she didn't do it. But now she's saying she did, so I don't know. But anyway, so she said that, yeah, she used to swing that way, but she said God delivered her, and she's not that anymore. So she's just trying to, live for Jesus and be totally heterosexual. So she was like, I know you didn't mean nothing by it, but just the optics of it, I don't want nobody to think that's none of that is going on. Now, how did you feel about that?
Well, like I said, I understand what Pam was saying, and she wanted to let people know, hey, I'm just letting you know I don't get down being in my personal space because it makes the optics look real bad because of my past.
Right.
But I think she could have did it in a more subtle way. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of made Aubrey and Keely. Now we found out why Keely felt the way she felt now, but it made them felt kind of awkward and weird.
Yeah.
But I understand where Pam coming from. Speak your mind, speak your piece, but you gotta kind of. To me, it was too preachy. You know what I'm saying? Right. But she did say, I'm not trying to offend nobody. She did put that out there, but I think she could have did it better.
I think that she probably could have phrased it a little better, or let's be honest, did anybody really pay any attention to that? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe, just maybe, it's still a little struggle in that area, and she want to make sure ain't nothing, could have been doing a little something to her. I'm just saying maybe. But she said, her truth, she said she's been delivered from that, and so she don't swing that way no more. So I think everybody doesn't understand deliverance. Everybody may not believe in deliverance. So when you use those kind of words to people that may not be in that, mind frame or something, it may seem a little weird to them. And so that's basically what Aubrey was saying. That was weird. And then she was like, I was offended. Now, first in her face, she said she wasn't offended. But then she get with Keely and she was like, well, that's weird. Delivered. What she did.
I want to say something about that. about Aubrey. She know who to go off on. Because you remember she last episode she kind of went off on Keita saying, if you gonna say something, say something in my face. I'm gonna. But when she said about when Pam did that, she could say that to Pam. Yeah, I was offended, but she said, "Nah, I'm good, Pam." But when Pam left, then she gonna tell everybody she was offended.
I was offended.
So yeah, she know who to pick on. She know who to pick on and who to snap on.
Right. And then so hey, I believe in deliverance. I believe in all that stuff or whatever. And she, and. According to what I believe, I believe, you can be delivered from that. And she don't live in that lifestyle anymore, and that's fine. But I think, it could have been a way about saying it if she had to say anything at all. Just get up and move, you know what I'm saying? Or, girl, I don't do the personal space. And nobody would have never known what she meant by that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she had to go into details to say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, keen. And so Aubrey was like, well, can I give her a hug? Now it's put up this whole awkwardness. What can I do? Can I touch it like this? What if I point? What if I do this? So now you just kind of made this whole, so. Yeah,
now you got to walk around. Eggshells.
Oh, what can you do? Yeah. And so Pam went into her room, and Shamari was there, as well as I think it was Nineveh. Nivea. And so and she just kind of explained what to do, and Shamari was like, well, that's your truth, you know what I'm saying? If that's what that's what you was in, you have a right to say that. And so she said that it was Nivea that was like, well, ain't none of us gonna be attracted to no girls or nothing like that, so we good. I wanted to say, if you watch Atlanta Housewives, Shamari was, and Shamari would start laughing, but she know that she used to swing that way because she made it known. And that's not allegedly. Yeah, that's what she did. When her and her husband, I think they supposed to had an open relationship. She was swinging with a girl. He was swinging with girls, but he wouldn't let her swing with no boy. So she went, had to swing with the girls.
So that's on the T. So that's some of the extra tea you want to give the people.
Yeah. So if you watch Atlanta Housewives, that's what it is. And it was kind of odd. Well, okay, if y'all got an open relationship, why couldn't you be with a boy, with a male, with a man? Why, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, I really just wanted to be, girl. Okay, yeah, you probably did, but okay. But anyway, so let's move on. I'm sure y'all will tell us how y'all feel about that. Everybody's opinion is not the same. This is what we believe. This is our faith. It is what it is. So no sense of arguing with us in the comments. Whatever you feel, that's what you feel. We can respect each other's decision on that. So now, Keely and Fallon, they're up there on the couch talking. And they sitting up there talking about Misha and I want to say Misha and Aisha. Misha and Irish.
Yeah.
And so on how they can't dance and how they can't sing. And guess who eavesdropping?
Irish.
Misha.
Yeah.
Now, was she just walking by, or did the production tell them go stand in the hallway and listen? You know what I'm saying? How was that?
Shady production. That's what they do. Carlos King said, you know what? You stay in the hallway. They're gonna say something. Just be there and you just eavesdrop on. Come on, man. We know it's production, man.
Yeah.
And she's one. Just so happen to walk by and get something to drink and they start. Come on, that didn't happen like that. Production had a lot to do with that.
So Misha goes back crying to the girls, and she was like, "It's just not fair. They don't think that we deserve to be here." And da da da. So of course, she had her emotional. And no, you deserve to be here. It's not fair that they treat you like this. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah. So after that happened, I guess Pam was talking to her. So Pam says. They were gonna have a Queen Bee moment, so we're gonna have a Queen Court. So she called him to the courtroom.
Yep, and she's wearing her crown. That's a big old crown. I don't know if it's heavy or not, but it's huge. So she said that, ladies, one thing we're going to have court, kind of discuss some issues and everything. And she said, but, of course I'm wearing the crown because y'all crown me as queen, but we're all queens. So I'm going to take this crown off, which I think that was so
yeah, so that's why Pam was picked to be the queen, because she brings a lot of maturity to that role.
And humility, because it's like, listen, it's not really about me, it's about all of us. Unlike Keely. Now I did like Keely at first, but not liking Keely now.
Keely. Actually, I think Keely was going downhill for me last episode, like towards the end. I thought, I don't know about Keely. She do try to bring this arrogance to her role there. You know what I'm saying? Like she was too good to be in the group, but I'm gonna teach y'all how to be a group. You know?
Or I want to show out and let y'all know I still got it by singing and dancing and stuff. Pop, pop, pop.
No,
she can't sing.
No, you sing a little too high. Everyone needed man.
So Misha said, let's just get to the rip. Let's just rip the Band-Aid right on off. I was like, oh my goodness, can we get some order first? She said, listen, I heard y'all talking about me when I was out there, and y'all was just basically saying that I couldn't sing, and me and my, I don't know if this is a sister, but me and Irish and stuff like that, and how we can't sing and dance and stuff. And so I think she called Fallon. I think she called
Felicia.
I think she called Fallon, but actually it was Felicia sitting down and talking.
But I can kind of see Fallon point because Felicia did it. Don't drag me in it, you know what I'm saying? Because they always put them together, you know. So.
But I thought she thought it was Fallon.
And she thought she said Felicia. She said the twins.
Oh, okay.
She said the twins.
She said that, so Fallon was basically saying, well, I'm just trying to look out for you. I don't want you getting up there and folks be talking about you and doing this. And so I'm just trying to look out for you, making you better. It was shade.
It was shade, you know what I'm saying? And, and like I said, if she came from a place of being, genuine with it, I can kind of see her saying, I can see what she was going with. Yeah, because, you up in age, you can't do the same things you used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
But the way she came from the angle of being petty, being shaded, being, condescending. So,
and she was like, I don't want you to be betrayed as something that you're not.
And like Misha said, what we supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? You saying we can't sing, we can't dance, we gotta do something.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if they brought them, if the people brought them there or they chose to be there. So I don't know. But anyway. So this is where Keely wants to shine and have her moment. Now, she said what she had to say about that or whatever, but she was like, listen, first of all, Pam, I stood for you. I stand for you. Correction. I stood for you. But when you said something about a homophobic statement, being homophobic, she said, I got a problem with that. And first of all, Pam was like, it wasn't a homophobic statement. It was my truth. It was my experience. Let's understand what homophobic is. It means that you hate.
Yeah.
You hate homosexuals. You hate. So she wasn't saying anything about hate. When she said, well, you said deliver, God took that from her.
Yeah.
She felt like in her faith, what she's been taught and what she believes in, that is no longer a part of her lifestyle. She prayed. She didn't want it. God took it from her. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I ain't finna compare the two because I know some people may get offended. But anyway, so, he took that from her. So.
You finished that part?
Mm-hmm.
And when I gotta say this part. And after Keely said all that, and Keely said back and said, Amber, you got anything to say?
See, looks too excited.
I want to do that part, man.
No, her name is Aubrey.
Right.
It's not Amber. Hey, Amber, yes, we're just loud and wrong. Ready to love, baby. Ready to love.
Get the shows crossed up. But Aubrey had them glasses on. What you talking about?
Got something to say?
And like I said, Aubrey know who to pick on, who to clap back to.
Yep. She wasn't ready for that smoke. Because see, Pam all nice and love Jesus and sweet and stuff, but I
think she still bring that smoke.
I'm still doing. So,
Aubrey said,
so Felicia was just saying that so Felicia went off on Keely. They was getting at Keely's throat because basically they saying she two-faced it. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what she want. She don't know what she want to be in the group. Out the group gonna be this. You two-faced it. You starting a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? You talking about the divisiveness with Aubrey, all that stuff. You just two-faced it.
I think what really. Okay, we still at the Queen Bee meeting.
Yeah, we still at the meeting.
All right.
Yeah, and then at that point, when Felicia was letting Keila have it, what Fallon was doing, baby, she was slumped down in that chair. She was like, oh my gosh. She was going down in that chair.
No, that wasn't Fallon. That was Nivea.
I said Nivea.
No, you said Fallon.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Nivea.
Yeah, Nivea. Oh, that's why I like Nivea. She's so animated. You know what I'm saying?
She was like, you know how when people go to fight, they be like,
oh, no, she did though.
But she was on the side, like next to somebody on the couch, and she was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, that was funny. So Aubrey is talking about Keely. And they just basically talking about whatever creative director she supposed to be, whatever she supposed to be, she ain't doing nothing. So Aubrey said, listen, ladies, I'm going to come up with a vision. So she put together this vision thing or whatever. Evidently, they understood it. I didn't
understand that. Maybe that's the reason why we're not singers, I guess, entertainers.
So it shows, and so they was like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. It shows everybody individual side. You know, we don't have to be, I guess we can be a group, but then we have individuality between us two. I guess young, old, I don't know.
Yeah, I can, what she was trying to get at, Aubrey was trying to get at, we can be a group, but you stay in your lane in the group. Stay in your lane in your group, and which was pretty smart. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can play to their strength in the group.
So Keely was saying, oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Being shady.
Being sarcastic, but, being, as they say, passive aggressive. So, yeah, she was. So they basically went in on Keely.
They went in. Even Irish. I said, okay, well, I know Irish ain't talking about nobody.
I know you couldn't even say.
Yeah, but she went in on Keely, but she made a point. It don't make sense. You don't want to be in the group, but you want to be on the album.
She said, get off the couch.
Yeah, get off the couch. Just put the people in the group. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I said, you know what? Yeah, I really don't care for Keely.
I'm team against Keely too. And so Misha was like, well, I want to know who invited her. You know, so they need to come get this invitation back. Because evidently, I want to know what was she invited to do.
Right.
Because the other ladies don't know or whatever. So if you're a creative director, you should just be on the sidelines, helping, doing all this stuff.
If not just that, Carlos King or somebody should come in. Hey, ladies, Keely, we got her for creative, what you call director, right?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and that's who she is. But did Keely give her own self that title? You know what I'm saying?
And that's probably what the whole thing is. They want to keep the confusion up.
Yeah, probably.
Keely was the scapegoat. So, yeah, Aubrey goes off on her, and she was like, you arrogant.
Yeah, she is.
And she was saying, basically saying, you draining me. You just draining my energy. And so, yeah.
See, like I said, I already know who to clap back at. Because that was Pam. Or who's the other woman she want to clap back at? Somebody else other than Pam. Mm-hmm. But like I said, she know who to clap back at.
Yeah. So I think that, I don't know if I wrote this down twice, but Nineveh. Nineveh. What is that, water? I don't know. She was, that's when she was falling on the couch, just because she couldn't believe that Aubrey was going off on her like that, Yeah. And so I think somebody said that those two just don't get along. They just clash.
Well, they vibing for that title of being the creative director, or whatever they call it.
I don't think Aubrey is. I think she just wants something done.
Yeah, and that's probably
not doing nothing but just saying, I'm creative director, I'm creative.
But Aubrey, she took the initiative to do it. You know what I'm saying? Keely don't like that because it makes her look bad.
Yeah. So at that point where Aubrey was going off on her, Irish was going off her, most of all the ladies was like, yeah. So
and wants to tag me in my turn.
Felicia stands up for her because I was like, that girl is about to start crying.
Yeah, she was about to cry.
And Felicia stands up for her and say, listen, see, I know how I feel because when we first got here, y'all was, no man. Y'all started that fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she told me when I first got here, y'all was all down my throat, all out down my throat. I was like, no, ma'am, y'all started that fight. Right there. So, yeah, that was a fight. That was a butt whooping that was warranted. Right. So, yeah, and so she was like, don't attack her. you know, and everything. And so Keely walks off with the twins and stuff, and she was like, I just don't know. I just don't get it. So we're going to see, and she's just full of tears. So we're just going to see that part too, you know, next week. So
yeah, tonight was a pretty good episode, you know.
Yeah, it was. And I don't know if we said this, but Keely had a problem with what Pam said because she said she was bisexual.
She is bisexual.
Yeah, she is. And she's married, but she's bisexual. I think I left that part out. So that's why she had a big problem with what Pam had to say. And that's why she was saying, no. Pam said, no, I'm not. That's what you are. But I'm telling them, I'm speaking my truth. Right. So, yeah. Anyway.
Good for them.
Yeah, so y'all let us know what y'all think if y'all got a chance to watch it. I think this is really going to be a very interesting show. My favorite person on here, as far as they can sing to me, is Shamari. I like her. Who would you say? I mean, what's her name? Nivea. Nivea, I like her too. I like her personality. But, you know, Shamari, I
Shamari
really,
the same.
And I think she's a good balance. Like, Shamari's not really taking sides. I kind of like her on here.
Yeah. You know, you like Shamara, I like Nivea. You know, I like her. She can sing, and her personality. You know, she's funny, and you know, I think she brings. You know, she's the type of person you want to be around. Just like to kick it with and just chill out and be just laughing your butt off. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So on that note, you guys, not sure if you got a chance to watch it, but if you didn't, you may be missing out on something. So go check it out and let us know. Come back, watch this review, drop down in the comments, tell us what you think. On that note, we're going to get it out of here.
Long day today.
Yeah, we had a very long day, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in to us, and we will see you guys on the next video. Go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.
Deuces. We ran out. Let's get it done.